Mike, many thanks indeed. Well, Mark, obviously an environmental protection agency can't regulate the weather. They were outside on the lawn there, so thanks to them for joining us. But one of the interesting things about all of this is it's another example of the politicians reluctant to hand over to any other body.
Yes, I mean, under direct rule, there was a willingness. It was an independent review brought in by Peter Hain to put this out to an independent agency. It was also seen as part of the attempt to kind of cut the number of quangos here, because a number of other agencies, the Rivers Agency, various advisory councils, would have all been subsumed into this independent environmental protection agency. But we've seen on a couple of occasions now that, having waited so long to get their hands on power, local politicians here at Stormont, now they've got it, don't really want to give it away. The couple of examples that I would point to is in relation to the reorganisation of the local councils. There was some talk of more functions being given to the new so-called super councils, but Arlene Foster has instead sort of pared that back, held onto as much as she can at Stormont. And here again, it would have meant the Department of Environment giving away a lot of its in-house functions. Instead, it's decided, surprise, surprise, that it would prefer to keep it in an in-house executive agency.
Well, and the point was also made, actually quite explicitly, by a couple of people during the debate today, that devolution means accountability through the Assembly, and that's their argument. If you want accountability, well, you've got elected members there to do it.
Yeah, I mean, there is obviously something to that people used to talk about a democratic deficit in the days of direct rule, but we do now have the structures here, the Environment Committee, the Patsy McGlone chairs, the department itself, to hold people to account. I still think there's a question mark, though, as to whether the head of an in-house agency will be quite as brave a champion for green causes as would be the independent head of an agency that doesn't actually have to answer in quite the same way to the Environment Minister.
Okay.